from here, County Kitchen, and meat off the bone. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, and all that holiday nonsense. Let's get out of this out the way. We're gonna do something different and make a Christmas cookie. Well, it's not really a Christmas cookie, but it's called a forgotten cookie, but it only comes out at Christmas time. At least it does in my family. All right, it's a really easy one to make. Come on in here and I'm gonna show you how. All right, the forgotten cookie is literally just egg whites. So we're gonna need 3 eggs, a pinch of vanilla, a little bit of chocolate chip, some sprinkles for color, and a mixer and time. That's it. That's all. Literally all we're gonna need. It's such an easy cookie, and it's so good. All right, well, let's start this shindig. If you want, you can preheat your oven to 200 degrees. You don't have to. The reason these cookies are called forgotten cookies is what we're going to do is when we separate the yolk from the white, we're going to whip the white into a meringue. We're going to add the ingredients, the sugar and the vanilla and the sugar, or the chocolate chips. Put them on a tray, put them on a shelf, and forget about them. Trust me, it works every time. Now, if you don't want to, spend the time, usually I leave them overnight. If you don't want to leave them overnight, that's cool. Turn your oven on to about 200 degrees, and once you stick the cookies in the oven, turn the oven off and walk away. You can come back after 2 hours, 2 days. Doesn't matter. They'll be there waiting for you. Let's start. First, we're gonna separate the eggs from the yolk, which is always an adventure. I'm just gonna do it my way. It's the way my brother taught me in culinary school. Usually they take the shells back and forth, back and forth. I'm not gonna do that. It's Christmas, we don't have to. Hence the reason I wear gloves. Now, the forgotten cookie, its origins, I don't think anybody knows where the origin of this cookie came from. I don't know its lineage. I don't know what country it came from. I don't know any type of year that it decided to come out. All I know is my grandmother's mother used to make it for her. My grandmother made it for my mom, and of course my other grandmother made it for my father. And apparently, it's a thing that all grandmothers know. If you're a grandmother, you automatically know how to make this cookie. I'm just letting you know. Giving you a heads up. It's Christmas. It's my present to you. All right. Egg yolks. Don't ever throw these away. These work great. I'm gonna make a pizza video next week, and I'm gonna use this as an egg wash. So be on the lookout for that. It's gonna come out maybe Wednesday or Thursday. I'll set this aside. All right. Change my gloves. See, all we have here is egg whites. That's all it is. Egg whites. If you're using this type of machinery, please, please, please be careful. This stuff is not nice to hands, arms, or hair. Trust me, I've found out the hard way before. And if you can hear me over this noise, you want to mix this hard, like on high, until it's meringue, until it becomes firm, until you can see stiff. It'll take a good couple of minutes, so it's almost like whipping heavy cream into whipped cream. Making a meringue is imbuing air into the yolk, into your egg white. You can see the stiff peaks that's making. That's what you're looking for. Now, word to the wise, if you keep on beating an egg white, it is not going to firm up into like a brick. It's not going to become harder and harder and harder. All you're doing is putting a lot of air into the yolk itself, and the yolk, I'm sorry, the egg white. Right now, when it's at stiff peaks is when you want to add the sugar. You have to be careful, because if you over whip the egg white, it will fall. Like a lot of you know of some cakes that have egg white in them, and you know, if you slam something, it falls. It can happen the same way. What I'm doing, since I'm using 3 eggs, I'm only going to use maybe a half a cup to a 3/4 of a cup of confectioner sugar. I might need a little bit more, might be a little bit less. I think I'm adding a little bit more. Pretty safe side. Come on, come on. Now, some touch of vanilla. That is looking awesome. That looks so good right now. These off, put this out. Now, let me put some more gloves on. I don't like using electric machines with gloves on. I don't know what it is. I find I like, if I'm using a machine, I like to feel. You know, you can't really feel all that. It's not very sensitive when you have gloves on. You know, but now that I'm going to be spooning, all you have to do is we're going to spoon this. Look at this. This is perfect. This is all it is egg white and sugar and just a touch of vanilla. That's it. That's it. It's unreal. That's one. I mean, 3 eggs, just 3 egg whites. These will not expand. These will not contract. They're going to stay exactly what they look like here. Like if you want to smooth them out, or if you want to put a little design on them, they will keep their form. Whatever you see right here is exactly what's going to look like when the cookie is hard, because that's what it's going to do. It's all it's going to do is harden up. It's egg white. It is safe to eat raw. The egg yolk is what carries Ebola and all, or E. coli, Ebola. Egg yolks carry Ebola. You'll see something like that on Facebook, on Nosy Book. All right. As my brother says, less is more, and he's usually right. He's actually a pastry chef for one of the main colleges here in America. Hence to say he knows his stuff. For those of you watching for County Kitchen, some of you have already met him. He did a nice demonstration with us last year, which was very, very well received. So shout out to my brother David. How you doing, Dave? Look at me, I'm on TV. egg whites, I really don't know how many cookies this makes. I really don't. I mean, you can make as many as you want. I mean, we're at what? Going on 12. Now, usually, if you have any lemons or oranges lying around, this cookie you can actually put lemon zest, the zest meaning the shavings of the peel, or the orange zest meaning the shavings of its peel, in the cookie, and you get this lemon flavored or orange flavored citrus tasting cookie, which, to tell you the truth, is really good. Sometimes whenever I make this, if I don't have any lemon or orange, I'll just put like maybe 5 or 6 drops of lemon juice in with the meringue, and it comes out not really sour, but you get like an acidic bite to it, but you still have the sweetness of the cookie and the richness of the chocolate. It's quite a nice mix. Just a heads up, I'm just giving you I'm showing you just a basic how to make this cookie. And I've never had this cookie without chocolate chips, so if you don't like chocolate, I'm sorry. I'm not a big chocolate fan, but I will eat the chocolate chips on this. All right. And now for some festive coloring. As my brother says, less is more. Do we have any red?
I don't see any.
I don't think we have any red. I know we did. Well, there you have it. Let's put this, if you want, put that. All I have to do, to tell you the truth, all I have to do is put it right here and leave it. I will leave it, I'll walk away, I'll come back tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon. I'll pick up a cookie and eat it. Just forget about it. But since we're on the timeline, I'm trying to do a video, and some of you might have me on the timeline. Preheat your oven to 200 degrees or low. Stick them in. Turn your oven off. Walk away. They'll be done in about an hour. What they're going to do is they're going to dry. They're going to dry out, but the firmness is going to stay there. They become ultra crispy, and the chocolate chips should be on the verge of being melted. So it's a crispy cookie with really melted chocolate. So I will see you all. Well, I'm going to let it sit for about an hour, but for y'all, I'll see you guys in about 2 seconds. Well, it hasn't been no 15 minutes or an hour. We forgot about it, and it's now in the morning. As you can see, I'm just now getting to work. The cookies are still in here, so let's see how they turned out. Well, all right. Hence the name Forgotten Cookies. They turned out quite nicely. Like I said, they really don't change shape. Since they are egg whites, they do have a tendency to stick. But that's also the sugar that's inside the egg whites as well. Just have to have a little bit of patience. You'll be able to get this off. That looks wonderful. It melts. Literally melts in your mouth. Let's see that. I'm trying to get it in focus so you can see how very light it is. How it melts.
Very light.
Yeah.
Melts in your mouth. It's great. Right?
Yeah. That's a Christmas cookie.
All right. Very good.
Well, that's how you make forgotten cookies. Try it. Let me know if you do. Give me a comment. Give me a like. Have a Merry Christmas. And if you have any suggestions, let me know and I will be sure to help you out. I'm Chris Bowen. This is for Meat Off the Bone in County Kitchen. Y'all take care. Merry Christmas.